And you are?
Jason Gilliam, General Manager, Andy Moore Chevy in Plainfield, Indiana.
How many cars does this dealership deliver a month?
250 cars a month.
Okay, so you hired Dealer Synergy and Sean Bradley to come in and build your internet department at BDC, is that correct?
That's correct.
What did Dealer Synergy do? Like all the different things?
So we had an old school way of doing an internet department where it was cradle to grave. Dealer Synergy came in, taught us the everybody in one room, girls making the phone calls, sales managers in there, director in there, all in one room, and help us TOs on the phone, scripts to talk to people, a process in place. The process has been the biggest
HR.
thing. HR, help us
Recruiting,
fire
screening.
people, hire people, recruiting, screening, training, ongoing training.
Okay, so question for you. What did you start with? Was it like, tell them how many
We-
you started with until what you got to now.
We were probably realistically 60 to maybe 70 on a good month is what we could identify before, and we're averaging 125. Our best month's been 138 strictly from that department, and in turn we're up 40 to 50 cars a month every month.
Averaging
Since-
over 2 G's a copy?
yes, averaging probably in that department $2,200, $2,300 a car.
So we're talking about over $100,000 a month increase.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously basic math for people watching this is that we basically helped you put over $1 million annually onto the books.
Correct. That would be correct.
Okay, now here's what I think. There's a lot of skepticism about the internet. Now, just you say that you went from 60, 70 cars to 125 to 138. Is that legitimately net increase? Like, because a lot of people fear that you hire a consulting company, training company, and they just shuffle the deck. What is?
Yeah, so I would say since we put it in place, May 1st was really the starting point for me as far as they've been in there, got the process in place. Since then, we're up 50, 60 cars every month since then. And it's been a net increase. And I say it's all because of that department. Getting the people back in, making the appointments. We have constant traffic. We went from a bad day before, it'd be 3 or 4 cars. Now a bad day, 7, 8 cars. A good day is 12, 15 cars.
Wow. Now, question for you. You're part of a dealer group. Can you talk about the organization?
Yeah, we're one of 9 stores here in Indianapolis. We're probably, third biggest store. But yeah, he has Toyota, he has Ford store, Buick GMC, 2 Nissan stores, another Chevy store, Mitsubishi store, all right here in Indianapolis.
Now, can you share, because of the profound success with the Chevy store, your corporate has put your synergy into
So
warehouse?
we came in here and we were the guinea pig, I guess you would say, but since it's worked so well and we've performed so well with the system and continued the success, they've now implemented it into our biggest store, which is our Ford store, which is the biggest Ford store in I think 3 states. It's been the number 1 Ford store for the last 13 straight years every month. So they've got a lot of faith in the process and decided to put it into our biggest store.
And what's interesting, you came to me and asked me about your showroom. So now I'm back here. I'm training the Chevy store, the Ford store. Tomorrow I'm training the Toyota store and the Nissan store. Can you tell everybody now?
Yeah, so because I've bought in from the beginning to this whole process, I was thinking about the showroom, and Sean's company does such a good job with the processes in place and the giving the people the tools to do their job better that I wanted to do the same thing for my showroom. I said, if we can have this success in there, I'd love to have Sean come back and train my people to help them be better and do the things that we're preaching about, so they have tools to do their job. So I approached our operations manager and told him I was going to have Sean come back in here, and he was so excited about it that he got the Ford store involved in our Nissan, our other Chevy store, our Toyota store. So 2 days worth of training to get everybody, really just to give them the tools to do their job better and become professionals at what we do.
Like 150 people in 2 days I'm training. Is that about right?
Yeah, I would say that's probably conservative, but definitely right. I'd say there's probably 80, 90 people upstairs today.
That's crazy. So now, how you sat in the first class for the showroom sales. What was your thoughts on the showroom information?
God, I hope everybody does this. That was my first thought. I thought it was great. I mean, it just gives these guys a roadmap to do their job and to be professionals, and gives them the tools so there's no excuse on whether they do it or not. It's all up to them. I mean, this is the stuff I wish I had when I started selling cars 13, 14 years ago.
Well, the power question is: you recommend Dealer Synergy and Sean Bradley to any dealership except your competitors?
I would recommend them to anybody. As a matter of fact, I've already thought if I ever left this group, the first thing I do is call Sean and have him come in and train my BDC department and get us going in the right direction.
Listen, I can't thank you enough so much, and you have an amazing team. I look forward to sharing your success, sir.
All right, thanks.